Hello and welcome to Stuck in Beta. I'm Greg. With me is Josh and Josh. How you doing, guys?
Good, Greg. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Yeah, how about it?
Yeah, life is good. Let's keep it upbeat.
Let's keep it light.
I'm the sane one around here who's trying to make things fun. Y'all are doom and gloom, acting like the sky is falling, and
I had to drag you to get over here to do this.
no, not true.
Yeah.
I was ready to do this. I'm ready. Here we are.
All right. Well, let's drink a beer first. We got mystery beer. This
Is it a Corona?
This is. If it was a Corona, that'd be. Wow. we have Mr.
Soundboard
guy
Yeah.
today. He's on it.
I'm on it.
So very, very far is the name of this beer.
Stout?
It's a Belgian-style ale, mixed fermented with white wine yeast, 6% alcohol by volume. I can't even find the
brewer.
The brewer. Brewed and bottled by Off Color Brewing, Chicago, Illinois. All right. So here's a close-up of the can there, very, very far. We'll see.
It looks like it should be a stout.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like, yeah.
It's a big can. I should have gotten
That's what
bigger
she said.
glasses. Yeah, this looks exactly like a stout.
Did you disinfect these glasses?
I didn't. They've just been sitting around.
Coughing on them?
Yeah. I'll take that one if you want.
Ooh.
That's probably full of dust. And
Ooh.
well,
It's a little
It
off-putting.
smells like white wine.
Yeah.
It smells like a Chardonnay. Which I've been getting into wine again.
it's got a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a sweet.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, this would be okay, I guess, if you're. This is kind of like a summer beer.
Kind of.
It's kind of refreshing, I guess. A little bit light and refreshing,
Sure.
but not
refreshing, I guess.
I don't know. Nah, not my thing.
Yeah, I agree. It's very plain. I need something to give my taste buds a little
Tickle?
Yeah, give it a little fun. Here. Let me fix this camera.
That's dirty. The
No one's...
You're in a mood, you know
I'm
that?
not. Hey, man. It's the end of days here.
And then when finally the true Josh is coming out.
Yeah.
It's not
based-
end of days.
Based on the description, I would have expected a lot more flavor and you know, variety. This is just like it's kind of like it reminds me of just like a mackerel lager.
Reminds me of Belgian white.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's not a bad beer at all. But
No.
just very plain.
Yeah.
I don't see it having 6%, but
Yeah, I agree.
well,
Yeah, it doesn't taste boozy at all.
no.
Oh, I see you pulled up the tally. Is our tally gone up? Greg's got the live Corona count
Oh my
on
god.
his screen here.
217,000?
217.
That's going up like 17, at least 17,000 today because this morning it
Well,
was.
hell, like I said, Illinois announced 128 new cases today.
We're all doomed.
Yeah, we're in the doubling phase now, boys.
So
What is that?
apparently it's slowing down in China, which is a good sign.
They've been saying that.
Well,
because that's
China is not really giving you the real story.
the China virus.
if you want to believe what's coming out of there, they're saying that it's slowing down there, which should slow down everyone. But it should slow down because of the summer months anyway.
Well, that's a theory
Oh, that
that
is a
nobody's
theory, yeah.
really
Proven.
said that's right.
well,
That's based on the SARS. Actually, they discovered the vaccine around June, and then it just happened to coincide with summer months.
there
So
you
that's
go.
how that kind of came about. So I was so there's a lady at my work who is Chinese and was in China whenever SARS came out. She was in grade school at the time, and she was telling a story yesterday that she was.
Was that in the 90s?
I think it was in the 90s, yeah, late 90s. She was saying that she was basically they were quarantined. It was a similar situation to what we're experiencing right now where the schools were closed and everything, and she was a kid. And her parents were university professors, And so their universities were shut down, very similar to what we're experiencing right now. And then, so they were all having a good time going out and going to the parks and stuff like that, just doing like outside activities, when someone contacted them and said, hey, we're still having school. It's just online. And this was like very, obviously, in the, I guess, early days of the internet.
Had to been,
it might have been early 2000s.
When was SARS?
2004.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Wait, SARS appeared in 2002 in China. It spread worldwide. No known transmission has occurred since 2004.
Yeah. So, yeah, she was saying that 3 weeks had passed, and then she was basically told that she's behind, 3 weeks behind in school.
Wow.
So my kids' school right now is like, they're really hitting it hard with this online stuff. And we're getting bombarded with emails, and like all the kids' teachers went for 2 days and set up all the Google Classroom stuff. So now they're expected to do at least some work. I don't know how much they're going to hold them accountable, but
none of it.
Well, my middle son, he's a junior and he's in college algebra, and they are expecting him to complete the coursework because it's through a university.
Yeah, universities are different. Most K-12s that I've talked to, it's being considered optional work because not everybody has connection. And logically, too, not everybody has a device. We're one-to-one middle school and high school, but our lower grades aren't. We didn't send them home with a device, yesterday.
So what they're doing at Hillsborough that's different is they've sent out various forms of communication, and they're trying to pinpoint all of those individuals who don't have a device or a connection of some sort. So then if you don't have a device, you can come to the school, we'll give you the device. If you don't have a connection, we'll give you hard copies of all the things that the rest of the students are working on digitally.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They're really, like I said, they're hitting it pretty hard. It sounds different.
The worst fear is that, they're off for these 2 weeks and they go back and no one's done the work. And they're that far behind, and state testing is, late April, early May. If we go back.
Yeah. Is it 2 weeks? I thought ours
April
was
6th.
Oh, okay. That's more than 2 weeks, isn't it?
So do you
3
think
weeks?
that they'll make up any of the days?
That's up to the state right now.
I think,
I don't think so.
The plan that they had in place was to, if they missed any more days, then they cancel out all the snow days, right?
No. You only don't have to make up after your 10th day. Your 10th snow day. You still have to make up the days before that.
Okay. So they were, I think, scheduled to be out of school at the end of May. I don't know. It kind of sucks because, my middle son, he's in baseball, and they just started practicing.
Sure.
And, and that's on hiatus right now. So, oh well. I'm working from home 100%.
That's what I'm doing as well.
They told us to
for
do
the
the
most
same.
part.
And it's kind of weird because I always thought that I would love it. Well, I guess under normal circumstances it would be different, but right now it's just like, ugh, the weather sucks.
Because your family's home?
The family's all home. The weather sucks.
That's why. There's your reason. You used to be able I got the house to myself. I got a Home Alone situation here.
Yeah,
but
walk around naked.
Yeah. But now you got to actually look like you're working. Like, when there's no one watching you, you can,
Watch
you
movies
do
all
whatever.
day.
Like Greg's life.
Yeah.
When there's someone home.
Honey, I'm busy.
Yeah.
Can you check on Millie? I'm working.
Yeah. Exactly. That's the... Oh, man. Did you... there are a few good things coming out, though, because of Sling announced they're rolling out free streaming to U.S. consumers stuck at home.
Huh.
Now, it says free offering includes breaking news and live events from ABC News Live, movies and kids content for families, and other lifestyle and entertainment programming. New service arrives at a time when... Okay, blah, blah, blah.
So you have... It sounds like just news. I mean...
It sounds like you have ABC.
Yeah.
networks.
ABC, okay.
Includes selection of older shows, Hell's Kitchen, Forensic Files, Kitchen Nightmares, all the Gordon Ramsay shows. It's something, though.
21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
21 Jump Street?
Yeah, Shameless is here too. That's your
yeah.
show.
I do like that.
I've heard the last couple seasons have gotten kind of boring.
I
I'm
love
only on season 9.
they're listing all these shows. They go wait.
Great.
Hunter. No one.
Oh my God.
No one's ever going, man, I really want to watch old episodes of Hunter.
Ugh.
Grace
Grace
Under Fire.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh man.
Yeah, so I don't know. Those are ones they list. So
Was 21 Jump Street a Fox show?
yep.
Was it?
I watched one of your videos you posted
Yeah,
from when was that? Like the early 90s? It was a commercial
91.
and it had Johnny Depp and then the other guy
Yeah.
from 21 Jump Street. And I don't know who he was.
And it had a couple people from it had Tracy Ullman in
Yeah.
there.
Uh-huh.
It had both Al Bundy and Peg Bundy.
Uh-huh. That was funny.
You tell their
Hell,
name.
it says it includes Rick and Morty, Impractical Jokers,
Yeah.
Samurai Jack, whatever that is.
That's a Cartoon Network show.
Oh, is that the kangaroo?
No, that is. I know what you're talking about.
I've seen a commercial for it.
That was a movie.
Oh, was it?
Samurai Jack's kind of like an American anime show. But yeah, good times.
What else? What else good is coming out of this? You said some things.
Oh,
All the teacher shit's free. Oh, sorry.
yeah. There's a lot of free educational things for people.
My kids just think this is an extended spring break. When
Yeah,
you try
sure,
to
of
even
course.
discuss,
Yeah.
hey, we have all this stuff that you're expected to do, they're like, no.
Yeah.
Well, also they announced, Universal announced that they're going to release a couple movies that earlier than to video on demand.
But they're kind of
Early-
crappy, aren't they?
Well, I kind of want to see The Gentleman. That isn't something that's so bad.
They were supposed to be released in theaters, you mean?
Yeah.
Well-
It is released in theaters,
But they're releasing it like pay-per-view right away, right?
yeah, earlier.
Okay.
And what is the other one? The Hunt. It's like a horror movie, and the new Trolls movie.
Woohoo!
Like, okay, say what you will, but it's a start because they're releasing that in theaters and on video on demand the same day.
Hell, most theaters are closed, right? Marcus is closed. AMC's closed.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Marcus is closed.
I thought
Yeah.
I heard that they were just limiting their
I know
seating.
B&B's doing 50% seating.
I'm almost certain Marcus said they were closing and AMC said they were closing.
Oh, really?
They don't even close on Christmas.
Yeah. Well, I know they're doing 50% seating at B&B. That's the theater here in town, and I understand there's not going to be people showing up, so it's kind of neat that they're trying to let people watch these things at home while they're at home. Another one, Birds of Prey, that movie with the Harley Quinn and all that's going to be released at the end of the week. And there was a couple others. Sorry, I don't have the article up. But anyway, maybe this will be a push towards that because it's really their chance to kind of test the waters in something like this.
Sure.
However, it's not a good test because more people are going to stay at home than be out. But
it's a start. It's forcing their hand.
$20 to go to a movie or to rent a movie at home for a first run movie at home versus going out to the theater isn't such a bad
I don't think
deal.
so, yeah.
No, because if it's two people going, it's $20
Yeah.
plus popcorn plus whatever.
Yeah.
I actually feel like
Babysitter,
if it was a movie that I really wanted to see, I honestly think I'd probably pay more than theater price to watch it at home
and you
at
get
the
it for
beginning.
48 hours, right?
Yeah.
It's a 2-day rental.
Yeah. Now I don't know if you buy it and then after you watch it you're done, or if it's
right,
or if you can watch as many
Right.
times. But like I could see a Star Wars movie, a Marvel movie, okay, theater movie. You want to see that in the theater. But one of the, like, Academy Award pictures that is a good movie, but it's not, it doesn't need to be seen on the big screen,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. And you can make a whole night out of it. You can have food delivered to your house.
Yeah.
So you're having that
Sure.
dine out experience sort of thing.
Well, you'll just go to the theater anyway.
What was the... Oh, what was... I think I told you guys about it. The... was it Grubhub?
The drop off. They drop it at your door. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I forgot the name of it.
No human contact.
Uber Eats, right?
Have you guys
DoorDash?
Have you guys used any of those?
No.
Yeah, I have.
Which one?
I've used Uber Eats isn't around here. I've used DoorDash and Postmates.
Gosh,
Yeah.
there's so many of them.
There's Grubhub too. Well, I have used that too because in other cities, no contact delivery. That's what they were saying.
Have you had good experience with those? I mean,
I have. The problem is, so a lot of times we'll get carry out from Pasta House because we like that place, but it's not always a place where we're going to be able to go there, sit down, deal with. So we'll get carry out. But if you look at the prices on the Pasta House website versus what's on one of the apps, the Grubhub or whatever, it's different. They're a little higher.
And
so you order through the third party.
Right. So now if they have free delivery, it may be worth it. You know, some of them right now are offering free delivery for a lot of places.
Yeah.
So it may be worth it. You're still paying a little bit more for the food. But a lot of times we'll just go and carry out. We'll just call the place. It's easier and cheaper.
I guess for pasta, it's probably there's not much of a degrading of the food, so to speak. But if it was like fries or something like that,
you get a white sauce, it'll congeal if it cools very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't let it sit that long.
Is it so? Are they like single run? Like, they wouldn't pick up 2 or 3 orders from Pasta House and deliver them?
There's one company, man, is that Postmate? One of them, it requires other people to, there's like a Postmates does this thing called Party. So you're waiting for if other people are ordering from that, you get a discounted rate on delivery.
Okay.
But your food might be cold.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, pizzas they do a really good job with, but I assume they have some sort of a bag or whatever that keeps them hot.
Yeah, and
I don't know.
So not around here, but I've when we were in Florida, I think we were in a Chick-fil-A or something like that. They had a stand for the Grubhub guy to go to, where the Chick-fil-A people would give them their food, and Grubhub has their own bag that they throw it in too. To kind of keep it warm.
So something like that just seems like it would be a little bit soggy, by the
All
time
you'd need would
it.
be a cooler, and that would keep it warm.
Yeah. But I'm just wondering about the crispiness.
Yeah.
Well, it's no different than going to McDonald's and bringing it home before you eat it.
Yeah,
instead
which
of eating in
is
your
not a
car.
good idea.
No.
those fries do not hold up. They're like you have to eat them instantly, or else they just.
There's some places. I don't think McDonald's fries are that bad, but some places the fries, Steak and Shake has those fries that are like in seconds. They're garbage.
Yeah.
But
any other benefits that are positives?
Benefits
or silver linings?
Well, we're at home.
Netflix Party. Did you hear about that?
No.
There's a new plugin for Chrome that you can set up at like a viewing party for Netflix movies for you and your friends.
Huh.
You all watch the same thing at the same time, and you can have a chat room for it or whatever.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
What was I gonna say? Hey, let's have
a
snack. Now, I bought these a while ago. Well, not too far. Best by May 4th. So I
there's
got
still
these
time.
yellow
May
mustard
the 4th
pretzel
be with you.
sticks. You guys like pretzels with
Oh
mustard?
man, have you had the Dots pretzel sticks? You can get them at Schnucks now.
No.
You
Can
must.
you really?
Yes, we.
Why don't you bring
Dots
can you give me
pretzel
those
sticks?
napkins?
Oh
And
my
you
god!
mean the ice cream?
No,
Or-
no.
What are you
They're
talking-
Pretzel sticks.
I know, but I mean, what do you mean by
the brand
Dots?
is Dots?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Never
like
heard of it.
the gumdrops. The
I guess I don't know. They are ridiculous.
So what's the Pop Daddy? Is the brand here?
Pop Daddy.
I'm not a big fan of yellow mustard.
You don't like yellow mustard?
No.
It's better than black mustard or purple mustard.
Have you ever seen black or purple?
No.
I'm not a fan of little sticks. Really, I don't like. This is the one kind of pretzel that it's kind of annoying. It's kind of like Steak and Shake fries. You know, they're just too small.
You gotta use a fork.
Oh
You can't with these.
no, these are okay.
So I was at the Buckeyes, and these were one of their. They have a lot of different candies, sodas, and foods there, which is
They do.
a weird thing that
You
would
can buy
think-
baby chicks or a pig.
Yeah.
Barbecue supplies.
Yeah,
Carhartt
Guns.
clothes.
mulch,
guns. You can buy
winemaking
vaccines for your
kits.
horses.
and
Pretzels.
yellow mustard pretzels. Oh, and free popcorn when you walk.
Yeah,
in.
they've
Oh,
got
yeah.
good. Their popcorn's pretty good. We were there Friday night.
For the popcorn.
No, Jackson had a thing. We were trying to kill time.
Yeah, they're all right.
Good.
I'm not. I'm kind of with you. Yellow mustard is fine, but it's nothing special.
Yeah, nothing I would seek out.
It's just something I had in the cabinet that.
Trying to get rid of before you move. So let's hear the latest on the moving situation. You're getting your house all fixed up.
Yeah. So worked on the patio yesterday. Had
This
to-
house has never looked so good.
I know. It's
Am I right?
Wow.
I know. I was, I woke up in the middle of the night last night and I was thinking of, right now I'm not sleeping all that well because of
Corona.
issues. So I'm playing out these conversations in my head and I'm like, how can I delicately say to Greg that I'm impressed, he's doing a great job, but it's like,
The kitchen
Why didn't you do
floor.
this?
why didn't you do this before?
The kitchen looks really nice.
I know. The kitchen looks fantastic. Redid the cabinets, got new flooring painted.
yeah.
The outside looks really good.
Man, if he would have done this before, Molly might not have wanted to move.
I know.
I don't know what to tell you. I think
Hey.
that
And he's accomplished all this like in the last 3 weeks.
3 days.
it wasn't 3 days. It's a common thing for people
It happens to everybody.
Uh-huh.
that are trying to move, and they got to make it appealing to people.
Uh-huh.
So
I just remember whenever your brother got his first house, and you used to ride him so much because when he moved in, he said, well, I'm going to do this and this and this. And then he didn't do any of those things. And you're like, Jeff always said he was going to do this, and look at that place. He didn't do anything with it.
I know I have that voice too.
Yeah. Jeffrey.
Why'd you put your hand
What
on
did
your
he
hip?
do? I don't know. He did.
Well, it's just funny to me.
All right, yeah, and his house, the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
When he sold it, it
Mhm.
looked fantastic.
I know. Put all the work into it in the
a week
last
and a half.
month. All those things that were going to be replaced finally got replaced 8 years later.
Okay, we're getting our house. We're building a house. It's going to be done at the end of the month. We're moving in, so this is going to be the house that will pay
The Corona built.
the Corona bill. The Corona bill. We're gonna do a lot. There's gonna be a lot more care into this house.
Uh-huh.
Well, We'll
Till
see.
the dogs eat the walls or something.
Dogs eat the walls.
Didn't
Right.
Chance do that once? Ate
No.
drywall or baseboard or something?
No,
I swear I remember that.
no, we didn't have that.
Well, thank goodness you don't have little kids that are going to destroy it or anything like that.
No. So yeah, I painted the shed.
I didn't even look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't look at that either.
Now it could use some touch up, but I mean,
That shed the doors on that shed haven't been opened in like a decade.
oh, that's not true. That's where
You
I put
quit using it because you were scared to go in there. It had a hornet's nest or something, didn't it?
No,
Or mice or something.
No, I
He
didn't.
thinks
there.
he thinks a potential buyer's listening right now. No, that shed is great. You have
There's
not
a
used
pool out there. What are you talking about?
you converted your patio into your shed. You just left all your lawn equipment out here.
God.
Now I did keep my lawnmower on the patio because there was a lot of mud near the shed, and so it was harder. But I do use it for all my other tools and stuff. Now, yeah, I threw
The ones he
a lot of.
The ones he uses once every 10 years.
Now,
Yeah.
don't walk into the shed now because that's full of all the crap that I had to.
You just
know.
keep it locked, and people think, "Oh, look at that! It looks like a brand new shed out
Yeah.
there." Put
Yeah.
that in the
Yeah,
the cellar notes.
don't walk over there. You know.
Mhm.
You'll sink up to your knees in mud.
So yeah, cleaned up some wood we had rotting around, and I got to take some of it. Find a. Well, they have the yard waste dumpster I got to get to. Got that and some other crap in the yard, so looks a lot better. Oh, and I fixed instead of that muddy. Did you see the front? Of the, maybe you didn't because this truck's there. Front of the house, you know how the I have water coming out from the sump pump here, and there's a constant stream.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I instead of a muddy, gross path, I put some landscape fabric down and threw a bunch of river rock down, so it looks a little nicer.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
there you go.
Are you taking your smart smoke detectors with you?
Yes,
Are you?
those and the Nest. Yeah, well, those are all Nest products.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're gonna switch them out in time for open house, but we're gonna say that that's not included.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess now is still a great time to buy. That's what they're saying. It's low
Rates
inventory.
are insane.
And,
Well,
well,
They-
yeah, the
boy,
Fed
they-
just cut the.
They jumped back up about 1%. Now they're starting to fall again, though. I was seeing them for a 30 for 3.2 today.
yeah.
It was right at 3 when we were talking the last time about them.
Yeah.
I've seen as low as 2.5.
I saw 15 at 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not locked into one right now, right? Is it when you close, whatever that is, or how does it work?
No, they can lock you in before.
Yeah, we just got our credit. So here's the thing. Well, you guys know my car died. It was so weird. So I was cleaning out the shed and all that, and I had to haul the trailer into the driveway because I had a piece of wood that I had to replace one of the walls on the shed and fix some things on it. So I moved my car to the front of in front of the house instead of in the driveway. So I'm doing all the work and all that. End of the day, I go to move it back. Car isn't starting. Never starts up. Or, I get the crank, but it doesn't turn over. Have it towed. They tell me that it's going to basically an engine rebuild. They gave me a little. I have all the paperwork of what it is and what they suspect it is, because it's one of those, they can't really do the work either without pulling the whole engine out.
Man, I'm really what year is that? That's not that old, is it?
Oh, it's
It's
10
11
years
years old.
11 years? How many miles? But you have low miles on it, right?
157 or something.
Man, on a Toyota, that's just kind of.
Did you look it up? Did you Google it for that make and model car? See if that's a common problem.
I didn't look that up, but
It's a.
I looked up the Blue Book value. Blue Book value is 1,500 to 2,000. So it's not, and what they're wanting to charge me for this is 4,000, and probably for a new they won't get a new engine, but a
Rebuilt,
low mileage engine from a scrapyard, it'd be about the same price. Right. And I've also heard things it's almost better to get it rebuilt because you put a new engine in there, the computer doesn't always talk right to the engine. I don't know, something like that. You could have issues. I don't know. I'm not a car person.
So what are you going to do?
Hitchhike.
Yeah.
Well, had it towed back here because we don't have the money to just throw out there because we're getting a house, So we're deciding what to do with it.
Scrap it and become a one-car household.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I don't think we could do that.
You work from home?
Yeah, but I think we'll probably end up having to get a new car. Probably a used car,
Oh.
Not a new to us car.
Okay. Huh.
So that's how it goes. But that's what I was getting to. We want our credit to be run for the house before we even start looking at getting a car or anything.
Yeah.
And we want to kind of take our time. My folks already said that they said that I could borrow their car for a bit if I wanted to. Well, I asked them, and they said that'd be fine. They didn't.
Aw, Greg.
They didn't say, "Hey, you need it." No. So, but because when you rush into something like that, you'll get something crappy.
Yeah.
Unless something's too good to be true that's out, which doesn't always happen.
That's a bummer.
So there you go.
And then this house is going up for sale, and your
open house is on Sunday.
New studio to come.
Have they finished the studio at the new house?
Yeah, it's
I
done.
can't wait for all those bells and whistles.
Yeah.
Lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that studio is going to be looking that great from the beginning.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's going to be these card tables that are down here holding this monitor.
There you go.
Well, you'll have the monitor still, right? And the same quality that we provide right now is going to be the same. It just might look different.
All the technology will still be there.
Yeah.
I just don't know if we'll be sitting on the floor,
We might not have this luxurious backdrop that we have right now.
Your kitchen doesn't have chairs in it at the new house?
No, it doesn't.
Hey, you have like a fancy dining room set, don't you?
Dining room, yes.
So just stick that in the dining room because you have a dining room now, right?
Yeah, we're going to call it a dining room. It's a den, but
problem solved.
I'm not going to put all this stuff in the dining. Molly's not going to let me put all this stuff in the dining room.
You have an
bummer.
extra bonus room upstairs, right?
Yeah, that's where my computer is going to go. That's the computer room.
Man.
Where's the dedication to the
I know.
show?
He's got all these dedicated rooms for individual things, but still no podcast room. The thing he does...
How often will he use a dining room?
Right.
This is once a week for the podcast.
Exactly. A dining room will get used
Sometimes
maybe...
once a week.
Let's see, what's the next holiday? Yeah. Approximately Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I've got a basement, and I plan on doing something down there. That's where all the fun stuff will...
Write this down. He plans on doing something with the basement.
Whatever.
What else?
Mr. Plan. I don't know. You tell me.
I don't
you
know.
You went on a trip to catch Corona, didn't you?
Went to Nashville for a couple days. That sucked, man. We were supposed to go down there to see a band, and we got within an hour of Nashville, which is about 5 hours away from us here, and got notification through Twitter that the show was canceled. And wouldn't have even known that had we not been just looking at Twitter, because I mean, how do you find something like that out other than something like... So it was really aggravating that we found out that way. Meanwhile, all these other bigger shows are still going on. Like 311 had their 311 days like the same day. There was, who was it, the other one? I don't know, but it's weird how some shows are getting canceled, but others are not.
I thought pretty much all shows are being canceled. Now they got to be.
I saw Dave Matthews put on a concert that same night. And, yeah, and then this guy cancels, and I don't know.
So, speaking of that, Dropkick Murphys, yesterday was
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day.
Mhm.
They did a virtual concert.
Oh, really?
They performed, and anyone could tune in and stream the
Yeah.
thing.
That's cool.
That was kind of cool because every year they do a St. Patrick's Day show.
Yeah. But we got down there, and I was kind of nervous on the way down there, thinking, like, well, geez, if the show's shutting down. Oh, and then there was supposed to be the SEC basketball tournament or whatever was supposed to be happening at the same weekend, and that got canceled. So I expected it to be a ghost town, but there was still a lot of people around.
Well, yeah, all the bars were still open.
Yeah,
at that
all the
point.
bars. Mm-hmm.
It's Nash Vegas, man.
Yeah, it is crazy down there, man, on that Broadway street. Nashville's a really cool city,
Mhm.
and it's amazing, like, how much it's growing. You know, there's like at least 15 cranes up in the air, you know, building new high rises and stuff.
You walk down that main strip, it's like every bar has a live band playing.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be like country, rock,
Mhm.
blues. It's like everything. It's not just all country, but it's pretty really cool town to be in,
We were in one of those bars, and it was kind of not a great one or whatever, but there was this band that came up, and they played. You couldn't tell by looking at them what kind of style they were, and it ended up being a cover band. But they played a song that I didn't recognize, and it was sort of like country, I guess. So that's why I didn't recognize it. And then they said, "Okay, well, we do requests for $20."
Jesus.
Yeah. So somebody requested a song, and he says, "All right, we've got one. We've got our first request from so-and-so. It's her birthday today, and we're not really familiar with this song, but we're going to give it a try." And it was the song "It's Been a While" by Stained.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty popular song.
Yeah,
that
how do you
song's
not
been around.
familiar with that?
And these guys look like they were probably like in their, I don't know, early 30s or so. So they
Even this guy knows that song.
No.
You didn't know that song.
Maybe if I heard it.
So
It's
they
been a while. It's been a while.
Isn't that guy like? Didn't he kind of convert into like country music or something?
Aaron Lewis.
Aaron Lewis, yeah. So it was kind of weird that they didn't know that song, but
The black guy, Aaron Lewis? Streets of Memphis, Aaron
No,
Lewis?
No.
from Stained. I think that song he did with Fred Durst, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But they had these little phone holders on their microphones that they put up. they're basically just doing like Guitar Hero. They have the chords or notes or whatever, and they're playing along to it, and they sounded terrible.
Really?
And he clearly, they didn't know the right. I don't know music
Range.
very well, but yeah. And he was like, "It's been a while." I mean, it just was completely off. It
Should
sounded
have got up
ridiculous.
there, man. You should have said, "Hey, it's like this."
I don't know. It was weird. I've never experienced anything like that. It was
Now-
really strange.
But
$20 for a request.
I've seen
Yeah.
that at Tetros. What's that band? Dandelion.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the band? Dandelions.
Marcel Brothers, Dandelions, yeah.
And they will play requests like that too, and they'll do the same thing. They'll look it up, but I think they kind of know what it is. They're just looking up, how to play the right note, and they're usually pretty good about it. But I remember like throwing. I think I had them play a Sublime song, but I just threw a few bucks in their cup. And
20's crazy. That's
Yeah.
probably to keep the idiots from requesting Freebird or something stupid.
I don't know.
yeah. Dare to be Stupid by Weird Al.
But I told you we found this other little place that we sat in, and then it was, I guess it had the front window like a band could be in there, but they didn't have a band playing, so they just had tables out front, so you could sit there and watch the crowd, out on Broadway. And man, there are some freaks out there. This one chick came up, and there was a trash can right outside the window, and she was hunkered over that trash can and just swaying back and forth and just waiting. And we watched her. She never did yak, but it was disgusting. And I told you guys too, there's something that I'd never seen before is all these homeless people. They were everywhere, like literally every block there was one. And
They're foamless, faux homeless.
What's that mean?
Fake.
They're not really homeless.
Oh, well, they had their little.
They just had the signs.
They had their little signs, and they said, "Why lie?
Right.
I need a beer," or "Why lie? I
That's
need weed."
Popular in Vegas, too.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then we came across this one guy who had one of those. It was like the corrugated plastic. I mean, it looked like a legit sign that was made by a company that said like, "Why lie? I need weed" or something like that. It's like he didn't even take the time, or he had enough money, I guess, that he spent on his marketing campaign.
That's one way to put it.
You got to market yourself.
And they all looked like, I mean, they didn't look homeless, and I mean, I don't know.
They were in their 20s.
Probably like in their 30s or 40s for the most part.
Yeah.
But I heard a conversation between two of them as they passed outside our window, where they were complaining that the traffic was low because of all the, everything being canceled, and so they were disappointed that they weren't making much money that night.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's There's I never give to those people because I don't trust any of them to be legit. You know, even because I've seen, people are nice and they'll give them bottles of water or whatever.
Right.
But you'll see when they leave,
they'll hide it.
Well, either they'll hide it or when they leave, there'll be like stacks of water bottles that people have given them.
Oh, really?
Sitting there.
Well, we saw the one guy outside of our window. He had the sign that said, "While I need beer," and people gave him a few dollars, and then he pulls a beer out of his backpack, pops it open, pours it into a red Solo cup, sat there on the curb drinking a beer, begging for money.
Could you walk down the street on Broadway with beer?
I don't know what the rule. We saw people doing that, both with a can and with like a Solo cup, but I'm not sure what the law is.
Did you guys get your census papers today?
No.
I got ours.
Maybe I did. I didn't get the mail.
I don't know why I had it in my head that took way longer. Like, I don't know why, but I remember answering all, like, religion, income, all kinds of crazy questions.
Cup size.
I was done in, like, 5 minutes. It's all online now.
Huh.
And I was done in, like, 5 minutes. It was. I thought it was way longer than that the last time I did it 10 years ago.
That's what she said.
It's interesting.
Good story.
It's a really good story.
Shouldn't you be leaving to get your wife?
I enjoyed that. No, she's got a ride home.
Oh.
I'll have to get Millie, though, but you got a good 15 minutes or so.
That works.
I have to leave to get dinner.
Oh, I got to get
right
dinner.
now,
Whoa.
I'm going to go have dinner somewhere. Don't know where yet.
You're not. You're taking it out.
Don't tell me that every place is closed at 5.
Every place on Main Street closed last night.
Yeah.
Really?
There's no place open.
Well, Steak and Shake it is.
No, Steak and Shake
They're
is
open. I just drove by it. Unless they're closing at 5. But
Drive-through only.
Drive-through only. That's what we're saying. Everything's takeout only.
I don't know how you don't know this.
I know. I was thinking.
How
the
do you know
same
things? I don't look at Facebook all day long like you guys do.
Oh,
That's just in the news.
Just the press conferences from the governor.
Yeah.
The governor had a press conference?
He's had one every day for the last 3
Really?
4 days.
I like to be uninformed.
God damn it! I'm not gonna.
Wow!
Whoa, man!
Wow.
Listen to this. This
Warn
guy,
us next time.
This guy is dropping GDs all over the place. Woo!
Whoa!
Now he's looking at Twitter and Facebook.
Yep.
He's catching
No,
up.
I told my wife that there's no places.
Why
open
didn't you tell
says
me
these
there's nowhere?
effers.
How did your wife not know?
I don't know.
Lori should know this.
Yeah, Main and Mill made a post last night.
Yeah,
I knew they were closing at 5 today.
Lori shared it out.
I know they closed at 5 today, and we were going to go there until you wanted to do this stupid show.
Oh my goodness! I
Yeah,
think that's
I'm hot
grounds for
now.
termination.
I'll hand in my badge right now.
Sorry, I didn't close the restaurants.
You created.
Do
Corona.
you have groceries at home?
Yes.
Okay.
We're getting Pogues for takeout. Their dining room's closed though.
Yeah.
See where else?
Everywhere is.
I think Brick is. Yeah, Brick is.
Every chain is. I know.
Tyrama's open. They made
I'll
a
go
post.
there.
They made a post saying they're keeping their dining room open, which I think is kind of
I've never been there.
irresponsible.
Yeah. Well, I know I got to take my dogs to get shots at the vet tomorrow, and they said for me, I have an appointment for them, but they told me to call first because they want to keep their waiting room under a certain amount. Yeah, I guess 10.
That's the new number by the governor.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know that, the governor said anything, no gatherings over 10 people.
I did hear that.
Here's the thing. Okay. whether there's 10 people or 50 people, if one person in either crowd is infected, it doesn't matter the
You're all
size.
Yeah, you're all gonna die. He's angry. He
I don't know why you're angry.
I think he's
people
hangry.
are just. Do you understand? People are trying to be safe, and
I'm not gonna get into this, but I'm not gonna get into it
I want to hear.
No.
I want to hear what
What's
he's
not
saying.
gonna get
What's
into
your
it.
theory?
because you two are like over the top. With
No,
this
I'm
stuff.
actually middle of the road.
I feel I'm middle of the road.
He's over the top.
You say that.
He's not bad. It's not like he's wearing a
No, I'm.
hazmat suit.
He hasn't left his house, and
That is not true. I was at Home Depot just the other day to get
what?
paint.
A week
What?
A
Why were you at Home Depot?
That was a week ago.
No.
I went to Schnucks today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that Molly had to. So there was a Walmart. I did a Walmart pickup, which when I did the order, all my items were there. But then they sent me later. You're not gonna get this. They're out of spaghetti sauce, dog food,
And that was mad because
peanut butter.
They've put anti-hoarding rules on their online, for their pickup. She said she was trying to make an order a little bit ago. She's like, I can only get one thing of yogurt. This is stupid. They're, I guess, limiting to quantities.
So one.
Yeah.
Well, if she got different flavors,
Well,
would
that'd
it
probably
be all
work.
right?
She tried getting tomatoes because we always get those little containers of cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
Like her and Jackson go through like one a day. So she tried getting like 5, and it wouldn't let her. She was limited to 1.
A container of cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
Well, that is a lot of tomatoes to get.
I'm telling you, those two eat it. They go through a container a day.
Yeah, you need
Easily.
to go to Costco or Sam's then for your cherry tomato needs. This guy, look at him. He's all
He's brooding.
smirking and angry.
Where are you gonna get at Tyrama?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not going to Tyrone. I'm going to Saucy's.
Oh, are
What's-
they open?
Yeah, they're
You
open.
can catch the
Oh.
plague there.
Hillsboro, they're just like,
Yeah, free for all.
screw it. This is all a bunch of government conspiracy.
Don't get me started. I mean, I look at the odds. Okay, so I work for a corporation that has 80,000 employees worldwide.
Yeah.
3 have been confirmed positive. That's 0.003%. That's 1 out of every 27,000 people.
What ratio of your employees are stateside versus out of the country? Do you know?
It's more than 50% are out of the country.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, Germany is where the.
True.
Yeah, so it's, and that's where 2 of them is in Germany. So,
Germany is
It's-
one of the hot places right now.
and then 1 in France. So I mean, the odds are just so minimal.
Oh, I understand the odds are minimal.
Here, they're not testing everyone. There are far more people walking around with it right now
Yeah,
than realize it. And
that's the only thing. The testing in this country is awful. That's the way it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it, I guess.
and you're of the age demographic that you're high risk.
But I don't have any underlying health issues.
No.
Well, that you know of, because apparently you're all about
Maybe stress and anxiety.
Yeah,
No,
you're not
That
sleeping.
comes about through you two. Yeah. I don't sleep because I wake up thinking about all the crap that you guys send me all day
You're against
long.
modern medicine.
No, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I
think
did
it's-
go down the rabbit hole though, and it kind of, like I said, it freaked me out. I mean, those experts, and I take it with a grain of salt. I keep trying to talk myself off the ledge that, these guys, like, this is it's kind of like a meteorologist gets excited about a snowstorm.
Oh yeah, the
You know,
tide comes down.
So I don't.
Earhart.
This is just my opinion. I'm not, saying that I
Here
completely.
comes something racist.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm just saying if there's someone out there who's like their job is to study viruses and something like this comes about, yeah, they're gonna be like, oh yeah. I mean, they're gonna get really geared up. Now, I'm not saying they're giving false information, but I think that they have, like, this is in their wheelhouse, so they're gonna get a little bit more amped up than what they would if this wasn't going on. Does that make sense?
Sure.
just like a meteorologist sees, in the middle of a snowstorm is going to be like more excited about the current conditions because this is what they're kind of what they study and what they're they want to talk about.
You're comparing two things which get people to panic and go to the store.
True.
And buy the shit out of everything.
Bread.
That's the thing. Why toilet paper?
Yeah, because this doesn't give you the poop.
It doesn't give you diarrhea or anything. Why toilet paper?
I don't know. That was the stupidest thing.
And I hope you guys don't go home. I have 3 9-packs over there that it's part of a huge thing that I get from Sam's about every 2 months, 3 months, whatever. But I don't. I would feel weird going to the store to buying my normal, amount of toilet because I normally get the big thing, the big case. I think it's 5 9-packs.
Mm-hmm.
And it, like I said, it lasts 2-3 months, whatever. And I would feel weird at this time to go buy that because people go, look at that guy. He's holding on to toilet paper.
I will say that I would say the rationale behind that, I guess, in this time is, so I remember your brother would be like, he would not give a crap about how much mail piled up in the mailbox. He wouldn't care if his lawn got a foot long, but by God, he will not run out of toilet paper.
He had a closet full.
That was his like number one conviction in life is he would not run out of toilet paper.
Yeah.
He was so paranoid that he would run out of toilet paper. So
I mean, that's a bad feeling.
it is, but it's not rational, I guess. I don't know. So I would say that there's more people that are staying home. So you're going at home more often, maybe?
Sure.
I know in my family of 6, we've all been home a lot. So we're probably going through it far faster than we would be if we weren't.
Jump in the shower and spray it off, I guess.
Yeah. They say bidet sales on Amazon, like the ones that'll clamp on your toilet or whatever, have gone up drastically.
Oh, my God.
There's one at Sam's that I've been wanting for a while.
Is that his Ion?
Seriously, I wanted it for Christmas last year. I did. But it's like $200. It's a really good one, but I'd rather just do that at the new house for the our bathroom, We only have one at this house.
Be like a drinking fountain for the dogs.
Yes. No, dogs aren't allowed upstairs.
I'm trying to remember if I've ever used one. I think I have. Have you guys used one?
No.
No.
We had one in Vegas this last time in our hotel room.
It makes sense though, right?
It's
you got a blow dryer. I mean,
like if I went outside, and I stepped in dog poop, I'd come inside and I wouldn't just take a paper towel and wipe it. I'd, run it under the sink or whatever.
And those wipes aren't biodegradable.
Oh no,
They'll
they'll screw up.
Yeah. Oh, the flushable wipes or whatever?
Yeah, they're not flushable.
No,
I mean they will flush, but
yeah,
they don't degrade.
I think it's and people flush way too many at a time too.
I thought you were going to say people flush a lot of things that aren't supposed to be.
They
flushed.
wrap a tampon in it and flush.
Yeah.
It's like a hand grenade that's waiting to go off.
Right.
I mean, plumbers will tell you that.
Yeah. One little root that's down there that's made its way through.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, my pizza's ready. I gotta go.
Oh man. Gotta go, I guess.
About as fun as my Vegas trip. Nashville trip.
You don't even know where you went. Have you ever been to Vegas yet?
No, I haven't.
We still got to do that Vegas trip.
Yeah.
We got to plan that sometime when there's not.
My parents were supposed to be out there this week, and they canceled.
Well,
second time. They were supposed to go 9/11, and
really?
they were supposed to leave the Thursday after 9/11, and that all got canceled. And then so my mom
could have still went the Thursday after 9/11.
They didn't. Then my mom,
we went to Disney. Canceled. It was amazing.
She's like, we're never trying to go to Vegas again.
Jeez. So that was the first time and the second time? There was no times in between?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Man. I remember after 9/11, it was like a week it was like 2 weeks after 9/11, we went to Disney, and we flew and all that. It was the best time we've ever spent down there because there was no crowds at all. Not to say that there shouldn't, disasters are horrible or whatever, but
there's silver linings.
Yeah, silver lining.
I mean, the economy does need to go into a recession every now and again. It's just
Yep.
good. I mean, and it'll be a while before we get there, but I mean,
Oh, we're there.
You have to have. No, we're not there yet. We're in a bear market, but we're not in a recession.
Trump bucks coming, man. $2,000 a person.
Is it that much, really?
That's what the
I,
rumor is.
I thought it was gonna be one.
Yeah, I thought it was 1 too.
2 per person, so 4 for a husband and wife.
I guess.
That's a lot.
Things are just
And then-
looking up.
And then what? But you got to pay it back like at the end of the or get you get. Don't you? Didn't the
No,
last
it's a stimulus thing. No, he's pulling out.
I thought whenever we got that stimulus check in 09 or whatever it was, that then you got taxed on that money at the end of the year.
I remember something crazy. Yeah, I don't remember what exactly it was.
09? There
Or
was
it
one
was
in
a-
2002.
It was a withholdings change or something, wasn't it?
2002.
I don't
There's
remember.
one after September 11 too.
Oh really? I
Yeah.
remember one in the.
That was only like $400.
Yeah,
though.
400, 600, something like that.
Huh.
Oh,
That's a
there you go.
lot.
We don't know anything.
Nope.
Well, he's got to pick up his pizza. He's got to go spread the virus.
Don't.
We better end the show.
I love how it
We
makes
better
him
end the
so
show.
upset.
Yeah, I'm glad you do. I'm just gonna remember something that irritates you, and I'm just gonna keep
Oh,
jabbing
well,
your
I
side
know.
and twisting it.
You do that to me. That usually the show is about annoying me.
Let's
Let's
keep
end
it
the
that
show.
way.
Let's end the show.
All right. Love you. Bye.